All right, man. James Franco was casted to play Fidel Castro, right? And I guess an upcoming movie documentary, and a lot of people was not happy about it. All right, a lot of people speaking out, a lot of people speaking out in in outrage. That's one thing you call it. They outraged about how they get a Latin person, non-Cuban person to play Fidel Castro, right? But his Fidel Castro's daughter came out and she supported James Franco. She has come out and supported James Franco, which a lot of other people ain't letting it slide. Straight up and down. A lot of other people ain't letting that slide. They don't like it. But you got to understand that's what Hollywood do. And when it happens to black people, like what was that movie Guys Egypt? Nobody really bats an eye about it. But it's all fun until the rabbit got the gun and it's pointed at you. That's how I look at it. It's all fun and games. You know, but they pretty much outraged about it, man, and I feel them. I definitely do. Especially when they get British black actors to play, a Harriet Tubman, and people want to know why people didn't go see Harriet Tubman. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on. But John Legzuma, sorry if I mispronounced. He played in a lot of stuff. Great actor. And other Latino actors call out James Franco casting as Fidel Castro. It says James Franco has reportedly been casted as the Cuban revolutionary Fidel Castro, and many Latino actors aren't happy. Most notably, the prolific John, I'm just calling him John, who recently voiced Bruno in Disney's Encanto, blasted Franco's casting on Instagram. John argued that the role should have gone to a Latino actor instead. Quote, "How is it still going on?" John said, asked on Friday. "How is Hollywood excluding but stealing our narratives as well? No more appropriation, Hollywood and streamers boycott. This is effed up, plus seriously difficult story to tell without aggrandizement, which would be wrong. I don't got a problem with Franco, but he ain't Latino. Franco was set to star as Castro in the upcoming Alina of Cuba. The production is set to start later this year. Per reports, the movie follows the life of Alina Fernandez Castro's daughter. John Leguimos isn't the only Latino star anchored by the casting. What the F? World actress Jess Darrow, who voiced Luis, whatever, in Enchanto in response to John's post. Quote, "I'm sorry, but what an actual F," wrote Raul Castillo on Instagram. Quote, "Not me reading that James Franco would have to build an accent for Castro. When my entire life I've been made fun of for not speaking English like an American and been told countless times to work hard to get rid of it," wrote actress Sara Rodriguez. So real story long, I'm gonna keep reading this stuff too. They mad as hell. All right. They mad as hell. They should just got a Latin player. It wasn't like James Franco like banned in Hollywood for his little essay or whatever it was. Why am I tripping? am I tripping? I know my man's from neighbor said he'd never work with him again. Maybe I'm tripping. So it's been 3 years since his misconduct suit. It's been 3 years. They saying 4. Some people see Bloomberg report saying 4. USA Today saying 3 years. But then again, there's other actors. I'm not gonna put nobody out there, but it's other actors that went through that as well too, and they came back and had a second life. I know my man's Seth Rogen, I think that's his name, said he wasn't working with James Franco no more. Yep, he said he wasn't messing with him no more. So yeah, he said he wasn't like really messing with him no more like that. He wouldn't work with him again. But it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but then again, people, I believe in second chances, but it happens in Hollywood. These dudes be getting coked up, they be blow, all types of stuff. It happens. It really does. So hopefully he learned from his lesson. But let's continue on. See, I'm auditioning for another generic Latin American drug dealer. James Franco was dead at playing Fidel Castro, wrote Jeff Torres on Twitter. Latinos getting done dirty as F out here and everywhere. Damn, laugh out loud. Latino representation has long lagged in Hollywood, despite making up 18% of the U.S. population. Only 5 of the speaking roles in 2019's top 100 movies went to Latino actors, according to a 2020 study done by USC's Annenberg Inclusion Initiative. Franco also faced allegations for inappropriate. Okay, we know all that. How many women they said it was? Oh, five, and several were students. Oh yeah, it is what it is. Then he must have didn't fall in line in Hollywood. He went to Columbia University though. People got money there. He's smart. But you didn't understand how Hollywood worked. But it says Fidel Castro expressed support for James Franco's Cuban leader and Alina of Cuba. So this movie is about his daughter. This is not a movie about It's not a movie about Fidel Castro per se. So Fidel Castro's daughter, Alina Fernandez, has emphasized the deadline her endorsement of James Franco playing Cuban leader, revolutionary father in the upcoming independent features Independent Alina of Cuba. She's also proud that the project is almost entirely Latino, both in front and behind the camera. She said James Franco has an obvious physical resemblance to Fidel Castro besides his skill and charisma, said Fernandez about the 127 hours Oscar-nominated actor, Portuguese heritage. So he's Portuguese. Fernandez will be played in Alina of Cuba by Ana Villafan. Deadline told you first that Franco would play Fidel Castro, Villanueva as Fernandez, and Mia Mestro as the mother of Natty, I can't pronounce that, Revolta, and the Cuban-born socialite who is El Mandate, has passionate love affair in the movie. The movie, which is directed by Miguel Bardem and scripted by Oscar-nominated scribe Jose Rivera, The Motorcycle Diaries. So, like I said, she cool with it. I mean, do they got some sort of resemblance? Yeah. But like I said before, they supposed to be outraged about this. They supposed to be outraged by this. They supposed to, because you supposed to be paying. They supposed to find somebody in Cuba to look, but maybe they could find nobody that can pearl the role. One thing about James Franco, he can act. That's one thing about Franco, he can act. So, it was kind of like 50 Cent and BMF. He couldn't find nobody to play. He couldn't find nobody to play Big Meech. So he took his son, gave some acting classes. Son ended up dropping out of UNLV to play his father and be an actor, and did a hell of a job. But I understand they pain. It happens in Black Hollywood all the time. They did a show about the guys of Egypt. I think in the movie was called Guys of Egypt, and it was a whole bunch of white people. So I feel them. They go through oppression just like we do, but there ain't no real alliance between us. But it is what it is. But so I mean, it is what it is. We'll see. They might pull him, but he do all that time casting, and he getting a second chance in Hollywood. So hopefully, he keep his hands to himself, and he can move the right way. So, but yeah, they supposed to be mad as hell. They supposed to be somebody of Latin descent, but maybe they couldn't find an actor. Maybe they couldn't find an actor, so I don't know what to say. But it happens all the time in Hollywood. They known for doing that. And I don't think they really ever give explanations for why they doing it. But it ain't like Hollywood got a direct competitor. The only direct competitor is the independent films, or like Tubies and the smaller films. They just don't have the budget production wise to compete. Now, Do they have storylines to compete? I think their storylines are pretty damn good. They just don't have the production to honestly compete on the top level. That's the only thing that they lacking is the production. Because Hollywood, all they do is remake stuff. They're remaking Roundhouse with Conor McGregor. I think Patrick Swayze was the original lead in Roundhouse, and a lot of people didn't like that. So Hollywood don't have no original scripts, and a lot of scripts that are original, they get stolen, just like the Matrix script, stolen from a black lady. So Hollywood been lacking that originality, but they've been doing stuff like this for years, and it's messed up. They calling for people to boycott the movie, and that's never a good thing. Look what happened to Lightyear. I heard Lightyear was a hell of a movie. I'm watching it today on Disney Plus. I heard Lightyear was a hell of a movie. But boycott stopped them. Boycott stopped the movie from being all it can be. And it's messed up. It's messed up, but let me know what you girls and guys think. But I feel they pain. It happen in Hollywood all the time. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Other than that, man, hit me up on Linktree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, Radio Public, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out the music entertainment playlist from videos like this. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.